So let's talk about the significance of your personality type. When you start any endeavor, especially such a long and life-changing one as the pursuit of fire, it is crucial that you know what type of character you have and how you will react to certain things that will get in your way. I'm talking about knowing yourself, yes, but also about literal scientific personality traits that will help you better understand yourself. One such test that I have used a lot is a test I heard from Jordan Peterson called the Big 5 personality type. There are tons of free tests out there. You can Google it and do one for free. I highly recommend it, and I will give you a brief example why. A key feature of FIRE, especially its more extreme forms, is frugality and sacrificing a lot today for a better future. This character trait is known as conscientiousness in the Big 5 and is basically responsible for dutifulness, orderliness, discipline, work ethic, and the ability to delay gratification. I, for example, scored 97 out of 100 on this trait in my Big 5 test I did on Jordan Peterson's website, which means that out of 100 people in a room, on average, I will be more conscientious than 97 of them. So for me, for example, I actually take great pleasure in delaying gratification and working for the future. I also have a very hard time relaxing. I just can't stop working at 5 p.m. because it's 5 p.m. I stop working when what I want to do is done. And that might take months and even years. But I was born that way. If you aren't, of course, it is a good skill to cultivate. But if you have something like 25 conscientiousness, you will never be able to get it up to 97. And that's okay. You probably have other strengths, which will be my weaknesses. But what I'm saying is that if you are very low in conscientiousness, it is absolutely catastrophic for you to start the extreme FIRE movement where you delay gratification for 15 years and withhold every possible penny in order to invest it. Or do 14-hour work days for a decade. I'm not saying to give up, but perhaps try achieving it in a different way or with a longer time frame. Perhaps you are low in conscientiousness, but very high in the trait openness and low in neuroticism. In that case, you might not be able to save and work as much, but you might be more suited to do the already discussed geo-arbitrage, which allows you to live a fulfilling life by moving to a lower cost area. These are all just examples of combinations of different traits which I'm giving you in order to get you to start thinking. Who are you? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What do you excel at? The answers to these questions will let you know what type of fire you want, how fast can you realistically achieve it, and also, the most important question of all, do you actually want and need it, or are you just living someone else's ambition? This video is part of my complete guide I did on how to achieve financial independence, retire early, and all the investment, psychological, and social aspects you need to consider. To find out what the full strategy is, click on the video that has just appeared on your screen.